With October and Q4 finally here, we are seeing crypto already off to a massive start. Today's video, we're going to talk about everything going on with the market, do a bit of a recap on things we've gone over the last couple of days and everything else you need to know. But before we dive in, it still says 72% of you guys watching are not subscribed. So if you enjoy short form, concise, no BS content that doesn't waste either of our times, well, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also Patreon is completely sold out, but we do have a free Discord that I recently created. We have close to 1,000 members in there after less than 24 hours. So make sure to go join that using the link down below. It is completely free. Right now, the entire crypto market has jumped up significantly over the last couple of hours. Over the last 24 hours, the market is up 8.6%. We are seeing Bitcoin up over 10%, Ethereum up 9%, Cardano up 7%, and every single coin is up nearly double-digit percentage. This is huge. This is exactly what we've spoken about over the last couple of weeks. We have said, historically, September is a red month. This month was September of 2021 was no different. It was a red month. We closed at $43,000 per coin. But we had said historically, October, November, and December were very green months. This is exactly what we're already seeing happen just within the first 12 hours of being October and Q4. Second thing we talked about was with Plan B, the founder of, the creator of the stock to flow model. He came out on Twitter in June 20th. We referenced this tweet in our previous video, and he explained how August, we closed at $47,000 per coin for Bitcoin. That was the worst case scenario. He said worst case scenario for September was $43,000 per coin. He hit those numbers spot on. We saw August, 47, we're almost exactly $47,000 per coin. September, we closed at 43,500. So nearly exactly what he said again. And he said the next targets that he's expecting are October, 63,000, November, 98, and December, $135,000 per coin. So no one can predict the future, but this guy has predicted 2 out of the last 3 months. He created the stock to flow model. And if we're going to look at anyone and follow anyone's predictions or anyone's on-chain analysis, I would say let's definitely look at Plan B, the creator of the stock to flow model, because his track record has proven that, you know what, he is a good person to listen to and at least take into account what he's saying. So that brings us to today. Today we are seeing that the crypto fear and greed index has jumped up significantly. Yesterday it was at 20, which is extreme fear. Now it is at 27, which is just fear. This is still a good indicator showing us that people are still overall fearful in the market. We're probably going to see this number jump up significantly over the next couple days, but this is exactly what we've spoken about, saying the best time to buy is when the fear and greed index is the lowest possible. When it's around that 20, when it's around 23, that is the best time to buy. Now, if we start to see a bit of a rally, we start to see everything explode over the next couple of weeks, this number is going to go up dramatically, and it's going to not be as good of a time to buy. So like we have said, when the fear and greed index is lower, when it's showing extreme fear, that is the best time to get in. And then lastly, last 2 things is with Jerome Powell. Jerome Powell came out and said yesterday that he has no intent to ban Bitcoin or crypto in the US. To me, this was not surprising at all. This is pretty obvious, but it's always good to see Jerome Powell, the US government, saying that, you know what, there needs to be regulations in place for crypto, there needs to be regulations in place for stablecoins, but we're not going to ban it entirely. This is good, this is nice to see, but nothing really out of the ordinary. I was expecting them to say this. I was never expecting the US to ban crypto. And then last story is with the SEC. The SEC is gearing up to get a Bitcoin ETF approved. Like we have said multiple times in the past, October, historically green month, November, historically green, December, historically green. According to the SEC, and when the next date lines up, a Bitcoin ETF looks like it could be approved as early as November 14th. This, on November 14th, combined with market trends, which are historically very green in the last quarter of every year, this, I think, is what could push Bitcoin's price up to $135,000 per coin. So anyone who's wondering, you know, is this just a trap? Are we just seeing prices rise because everyone was expecting them to rise in October? I do not think that's the case. I think right now is going to be the start of the bull market that we have spoken about multiple times on the channel. And this is why we always say when the rest of the market is fearful, when the rest of the market is the most worried, that is the best time to buy. That's what's going on with crypto. Great way to start off October. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. See you guys.